Hello, little explorers, and welcome to our story time. Today, we're journeying deep into a lush green jungle to meet a very special friend. His name is Eliphas, and he's a little elephant with big ears and an even bigger heart. Are you ready for an adventure? Let's begin. In a Sunderpold clearing, surrounded by towering trees and colorful flowers, lived Eliphas. He loved his jungle home, but more than anything, he loved his friends. Leo the lion cub, who had the fluffiest mane, Mia the monkey, who could swing from any branch, and Polly the parrot, who knew all the jungle gossip. One sunny morning, Eliphas woke up with a wiggle of his trunk. "What a beautiful day for an adventure," he trumpeted. He found Mia already practicing her acrobatic flips. "Mia," he called out, "let's do something exciting today." Mia swung down, landing gracefully beside him. "What did you have in mind, Eliphas? Should we find the juiciest mangoes or race to the whispering waterfall?" Just then, Leo padded over, yawning widely. "I heard the word adventure," he rumbled sleepily. "I'm in, but only if it involves a nap spot with a nice view." Polly fluttered down from a nearby branch, squawking, "Adventure, adventure. I know the perfect one." The wise old owl, Professor Hoot, told me about the legendary sunstone, a gem that glows with the light of 1,000 suns. It's said to be hidden at the very top of Crystal Mountain. The friends' eyes widened with excitement. Crystal Mountain. It was the tallest peak in their jungle, a place of mystery and legends, a real treasure hunt. Mia chattered, clapping her hands. "But isn't it dangerous?" Leo asked, his sleepiness instantly gone. "Professor Hoot said the path is tricky," Polly admitted. "But he also said that with courage, cleverness, and teamwork, anything is possible." Eliphas felt a thrill run through him. This was the grand adventure he had been dreaming of. "Then it's settled," he declared with a determined trumpet. "We will find the sunstone for friendship and adventure. Hooray!" cheered his friends. And so, with Eliphas leading the way, the four companions set off on their quest for the sunstone. Their journey had just begun. Their first challenge was the Giggling River, a wide and fast-flowing stream that chuckled and gurgled as it rushed past. "How do we get across?" Mia wondered, peering at the swirling water. "It's too wide to jump," Leo observed, nervously flicking his tail. Eliphas looked around. His eyes fell on a huge, ancient log lying by the riverbank. An idea sparked in his mind. "I have a plan," he announced. "Leo, you're the strongest. Can you help me push this log?" Leo puffed out his chest. Of course. Together, the little elephant and the lion cub pushed with all their might. Grunting and groaning, they slowly rolled the giant log until it fell across the river with a mighty splash, forming a perfect bridge. "You did it," squealed Mia. Polly flew across first to check for stability. "It's sturdy," she called back. One by one, they carefully crossed the log bridge, with Eliphas using his trunk for extra balance. They had overcome their first obstacle as a team. Next, they entered the tangled thicket, a dense maze of twisting vines and thorny bushes. It was impossible to see more than a few feet ahead. "We'll get lost in here for sure," Leo worried as a thorny branch snagged his fluffy mane. This time it was Mia's turn to shine. "Leave it to me," she chattered. With her nimble body and expert climbing skills, she scurried up the tallest trees to get a view from above. "Follow my voice." She called down, "Turn left at the big, curly vine. Now go straight past the bush with the bright red berries." Guiding them like a living map, Mia led them through the confusing maze until they finally emerged into a clearing on the other side. "Amazing, Mia," Eliphaz trumpeted. "We couldn't have done that without you." As they began their climb up Crystal Mountain, the path grew steep and rocky. They were all getting tired. Suddenly, they heard a faint cry. "Help, please, help me." Following the sound, they found a little chameleon with its tail stuck under a fallen rock. "Oh, thank goodness you're here," the chameleon said, his colors shifting with distress. "I was admiring the view and this rock slipped." Without hesitation, Eliphaz wrapped his strong trunk around the edge of the rock. "Okay, on the count of 3, he said to Leo. 1, 2, 3. With a mighty heave from Eliphaz and a powerful push from Leo, the rock lifted just enough for the chameleon to pull its tail free. "Oh, thank you, thank you," the chameleon chirped, wiggling his freed tail. "My name is Pascal. You saved me. The path ahead is slippery, but I know a secret way that's much safer. Follow me." True to his word, Pascal led them along a hidden ledge, bypassing the most treacherous parts of the climb. He was so grateful for their kindness. As they neared the summit, the air grew cooler. They could see the peak, and on it, something was sparkling brilliantly in the sunlight. The sunstone. Polly squawked with excitement. They scurried up the final stretch, their hearts pounding. There it was, resting on a pedestal of pure crystal. It was not a single gem, but a beautiful cluster of crystals that caught the sunlight and refracted it into a dazzling rainbow of colors. It pulsed with a warm, gentle light, making the whole mountaintop glow. "It's beautiful," Leo whispered in awe. They stood there for a moment, mesmerized by its glow. But as Eliphaz looked at the sunstone, he realized something. The real treasure wasn't the stone itself. He looked at his friends, brave Leo, clever Mia, and wise Polly, all smiling, their faces lit by the stone's warm light. He thought about how they had worked together, using their unique strengths to overcome every challenge. They had pushed logs, navigated mazes, and helped a creature in need. "The sunstone is amazing," Eliphaz said softly, turning to his friends. "But do you know what the real treasure is?" They all looked at him, curious. "It's us," he continued, a happy rumble in his chest. "It's our friendship. We each used our special talents, and we couldn't have gotten here without each other. That's more valuable than any gem." Mia nodded, her eyes shining. "You're right, Eliphaz." Leo nudged his friend gently. "Teamwork makes the dream work." Polly landed on Eliphaz's head. "The best adventure is one you share with friends," she chirped. They decided to leave the sunstone on the mountaintop for other adventurers to find and enjoy. Its purpose wasn't to be owned, but to be discovered. The journey back down the mountain was filled with laughter and stories. They visited their new friend Pascal, who shared some delicious dewdrops with them. By the time they reached their clearing, the sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. They were tired, but their hearts were full. That night, as Eliphaz lay down to sleep under the starry sky, he smiled. He had learned that day that true adventure isn't just about finding treasure. It's about the journey you take and the friends you share it with. And he knew, with his wonderful friends by his side, there would be many more amazing adventures to come. And that's the story of the little elephant's big adventure. Remember, just like Eliphaz and his friends, you are special and have your own unique talents. And the greatest adventures are always better when you have good friends to share them with. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fun adventures. See you next time, little explorers. Bye-bye.